Hi, I'm Greg from Heath Xone. We're at Frankfurt 2012 for DJ Kit TV. We're going to have a closer look at the K2. The K2 obviously is our update to the 1D and 2D controller concept. It's lightweight, slimline, USB bus powered, which is really great for kind of because it is so lightweight, just to take it on the road and have less and minimal setup. It's got X-Link, so basically you've got power and data over Ethernet, so we can actually power from a Zone DB4 or DB2 mixer or K2 and get our MIDI data that way. Or if we're not using that, we can obviously plug a USB into our Mac or our PC, and we can then X-Link another K2 to it and have a daisy chain option here. It features as an internal sound card, so here we've got dual RCA phono out. We've got a mini jack on the front, which can obviously be used for headphone cueing, or you can, which we'll look at in a little bit, how to route to an analog mixer as well. There's 52 physical hardware controls. There's rotary encoders with push function. You've got your pot switches, linear faders, and then more obviously switches down here in the switch matrix. It's worth noting that we've actually, if I pull this off, we've built it so that it's got a nut and bolt principle, so it can definitely withstand on the top of the case here a lot of use and damage. So if we pull off this encoder as well, you can see that it's got a nut and bolt, so it's really strong and it's going to last really good with continual use. K2 has up to 171 MIDI commands across 3 layers. So at the minute we're on this green layer. I can then toggle it to the red or the amber layer. It ships with maps for Tractor, Pro 2. At the minute this is kind of an X1 emulator map that we've got running here. So I've got loops at the top here. I can change my loop size, whether it's on or off. I've got effects here. I can then use EQ kills, volume, wet and dry, cue and play. I can hold down shift and then I can change and pitch shift the tempo or move back and forward. I can then move to another layer. I've got hot cues, so it's a really versatile unit. It also comes with the maps for Ableton Live. There'll be more maps that will follow. It also comes with a Tractor sample deck map as well. So it's a really cool unit. How you use the K2 is up to you. So if you're used to mapping your software, then that's brilliant. You can just customize any of the controls here to meet anything. You can pull obviously the fader caps and the controls off, and we ship you with blank overlay templates, so you can actually make up your own and stick it over the top if you see that fit. It also comes in a black case that doubles up as a stand to be able to bring it up to mixer height. So it's a really nice kind of unit to have. And it works really easily with DJ software. So whether you're Tractor Pro, Virtual DJ, Mix Vibes, Ableton, or maybe you want to use it for more kind of production-based stuff with an instrument, it's just got so many functions, so many uses, really versatile. You could use a single K2, plug some headphones in the front, USB to your Mac or PC, have a mix, prepare your tracks. You've got the dual output on the back there, phono, so you could then plug it into somebody's system, whether it's a PA or another club mixer. So if you're just at a party, you can have a mix. You can also then dual K2s. You can use K2s with analog mixers. There's some videos online that show you how to route your software and use the K2 in about 8 different ways that we've already kind of composed. It's a really great unit and it's going to be shipping real soon. So now we're having a look at a K2, and basically we've got an analog mixer here, so we've got a Zone 92. So what I've done is I've got a mini jack to phono cable, and I've plugged that into channel 1 of my mixer. I then have used the dual RCA phono into channel 2, and then in my Tractor software I've got 2 decks controlling from the K2 into an analog mixer. So here's an example of how you may want to use your K2, or it may be that you currently have an analog mixer and you're not going to upgrade your mixer yet for whatever reason, or you're really happy with your mixer, and then you can actually then use your K2. Or it could be that you want to use the functions or the effects and filters of an external mixer, so you can literally just route your outputs through your software into the mixer. So this is running our Tractor map right now, and it's really easy just to be able to select a track, load it on the deck, hit play. I will load up another track, go to a different cue point, hit play. I've got sync functions. I can kill the EQs, change my EQs, go up to the top, set a loop, change the loop, punch it out to get out of the loop. And it's a really easy interface. If you're on a Mac, you can actually have two K2s aggregated together as well, really easy. So the option to be able to have two K2s, do 2 4-deck setups in a variety of functions, just really opens up K2 to expand the possibilities. Over here we've got K2 set up running our Ableton map at the moment. So like the same principle with the other K2 on the 92, we've actually routed the outputs into an analog mixer, so now I can actually mix from Ableton, fire some tracks up, and I don't have to actually need an extra interface box or sound card, because I'm using the K2 as a sound card. So the sound card is quite a unique feature, because a lot of controllers in the kind of slimline form factor don't have a sound card. It is just to control and get MIDI data. So it's a really great function and feature. Plug your headphones in, prep your tracks wherever you are. So many ways to use a K2. It's completely up to you. But again, we have shipped some various options to get you going out the box.